I'm Gayl O'Grady from Rough Comfort Coats, the therapeutic coats that relieve anxiety in your dogs. Today I thought, we've been speaking recently about keeping your dogs cool in summer on these hot days, and I thought we'd take it a bit further and talk about environmental enrichment, which simply means stimulating your dogs mentally. While you're away at work, your kids are at school, the dog's alone for sometimes 8 hours or more, and that's really boring. Even the most funnest backyards can be really boring by yourself, unless you're a 12-week-old lab and everything is fun. But for most dogs, they get bored and then they bark at anything, they dig holes. We want your dog to be mentally stimulated. A dog that's mentally stimulated is well adjusted, less destructive and quieter. So there's a lot of games that you can buy. The thing is not to feed your dog in their food bowl. Get rid of the food bowl, put their normal rations of food into environmental enrichment toys. That can be things like this that you can buy. You can get things like that from Allbarks. This is a fun one. There's lots of ways of getting food, but there's ones that you can make yourself. And they are your normal water bowl. Take the top off and put dry kibble in there. Make sure you get rid of the ring so that the dog can't swallow the ring, but just put some of his normal kibble in there. It makes a great squishing sound when they bite, and food comes out every now and then. Of course, you get rid of the water bottle at the end of the day so that they don't break it up and chew it. There's other things you can do, like milk and egg crates. Put their normal rations into the egg crates and tie a string around so it's really hard to get into. Of course, you can't use these things for dogs that eat cardboard and plastic, and you probably know which dogs they are. And those dogs you need to use commercially made toys like this. And here's another one. Put their kibble in there. You can freeze it. Marrow bones you get from the butcher, chop them up, put them in the freezer, give them a chunk every couple of days. That's a really good fun thing to do. Pig's ears. You can also get those from Allbarks. Allbarks have got all this stuff available except the egg crates and the water bottles. But pig's ears last for ages with most dogs and they're great fun to chew. Frozen ice blocks. Get takeaway containers, put some of your dog's dry food in there, fill it up with water, freeze it. I do 6 or 8 at a time, so I've always got a couple in the fridge. You just flip it out outside in the backyard when you're going to work. Dogs love ice and they're yummy, and they're getting nice cold water as well. I've never met a dog that doesn't like ice, and especially in this weather. Other things you can do is, this is a really fun one. It's a coffee takeaway container that takes 4 cups of coffee. Instead of coffee, obviously dogs don't like coffee, it's toxic to dogs, but you put something really smelly like liver in there underneath the tennis balls, and it's really hard for them to get to the liver. So they push it around and play with it and flip it up eventually, and then balls fly in the air and liver flies in the air, and it's like heaven. So just use your imagination, but be careful of dogs that do chew up cardboard and plastic. Yeah, that's about it. Also clams that are for children, you get them from Kmart. Fill one side with water, the other side with dry leaves, and you can hide some of these things in the dry leaves. Dry leaves are better than sand, then that way you're not getting sand all over your yard. They're really good. There's lots more, but try any of those. If you use those instead of the food bowl, your dog will have lots of fun. They're using their natural instincts of hunting and foraging for food. Then they sleep, then they get up and hunt and forage for food in these toys. It's much better than your dog looking for things to do, like something to bark at or something to dig up, like your garden. Love to hear from you with any questions or success stories, but keep in contact with us on Allbarks, and that's all. We're going to give my dog this coffee thing to play with now and see if he can work it out. He's a greyhound, they're not real good at working things out, but let's have a go. Lenny, here, come here. Here, buddy. What's that? Here. Something off the bottom. You're supposed to do that. Okay, I hope that was really helpful, and I hope your dogs love all those things. My dogs do. And look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.